January 26, 2020. It was a date the world would never forget. The news that broke that morning felt unreal, a collective shock that rippled across the globe. Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest basketball players to ever grace the NBA, was gone. That Sunday morning in Southern California, Kobe boarded a helicopter with his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, and 7 others. They were on their way to a youth basketball tournament at the Mamba Sports Academy. Gianna was set to play, and Kobe, her proud father, was going to coach. This was his new life after retiring from the NBA, a life devoted to fatherhood, to mentorship, and to nurturing the next generation of athletes, especially his daughter, who had inherited his fierce love for the game. But that morning was different. The weather was not on their side. A heavy, dense fog blanketed the area, reducing visibility to almost nothing. Despite the conditions, the helicopter took off, ascending into the gray skies over the hills near Calabasas, California. It wasn't long before air traffic control lost contact with the aircraft. A dreadful silence followed. Emergency responders were dispatched immediately, their sirens cutting through the eerie quiet of the morning. And then, the devastating confirmation came. There were no survivors. Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, the pilot, and 6 other cherished members of their community, parents, children, and coaches, had all perished in the crash. The news spread like wildfire. Social media platforms erupted with a mix of disbelief and heartbreak. Fans refused to accept it, desperately scrolling, refreshing their feeds, hoping for a correction, a retraction, anything to undo the terrible truth. But the correction never came. Outside the Staples Center in Los Angeles, the house that Kobe built, a spontaneous memorial began to form. Grieving fans gathered in stunned silence. Jerseys were carefully laid on the ground, candles were lit, and strangers, united in their sorrow, embraced one another. Kobe was so much more than just an NBA legend. He was a global icon, a symbol of unwavering discipline and a relentless obsession with greatness. He embodied the Mamba mentality, the belief that through sheer hard work, you could overcome any obstacle. For millions, he was a source of inspiration. And what made the loss cut so deep wasn't just losing Kobe the athlete. It was losing Kobe the father alongside his beloved daughter, Gianna. Her life, so full of promise and potential, had just begun. The image of them together, sharing a passion for basketball, was one of pure joy and connection. Later investigations revealed the heartbreaking details. The crash was primarily attributed to the treacherous weather conditions. The pilot had likely become disoriented in the thick fog, a tragic chain of events with no signs of mechanical failure. It was a stark reminder of how fragile life can be. In the days that followed, the world mourned. Tributes poured in from every corner of the planet. NBA games paused for poignant moments of silence. Players, tough and stoic figures, wept openly on the court. The grief was universal, extending far beyond the world of sports. Even people who had never watched a basketball game felt the profound sense of loss. Because Kobe's story wasn't just about winning championships. It was about finding purpose after success. It was a story of reinvention, of a global superstar transitioning into a dedicated family man and mentor. It was about pouring every ounce of your being into what you love, whether that's a game, a creative project, or, most importantly, your family. Kobe Bryant once said, "The most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do." He lived that philosophy until his very last day. And even in his absence, that message, that legacy, continues to resonate. The accident was an unimaginable tragedy, but the lives of Kobe and Gianna Bryant remain a powerful reminder that our time here is limited. That life is precious, and that the love we share, especially with family, is the most important thing of all. Thank you for watching.